it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am working on Bling Bling Wednesday. I am almost complete this canvas. I'm hoping to complete it today, this morning. That is my goal. Whether or not it truly happens, I don't know, but I'm going to try my hardest. Yeah. So, I have to actually, today is Tuesday, which I'm going live at 2 o'clock, but this is in the past tense, so whoever came, thanks for coming. I'm pre-recording this because if I wait till later tonight, it won't get done, so I wanted to do it this morning. And I have to take Helen to the eye doctor's before my live, so that is why I put my live later on in the day. If you have noticed, it wasn't on at 12 o'clock because I had to take Helen to London, and I totally forgot about this appointment that she had. And she's like, oh, can you take me on this day? And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I don't have a live that day. And then I'm thinking, what was I thinking? Yes, I do have a live that day. But it doesn't matter either way. I still would have had to take her to this appointment. So it is what it is. And I gotta do that today. Her appointment is at 11 o'clock in London. And I wasn't sure if I'd make it back in time for 12, which I probably wouldn't, even if it was half an hour. It takes about half an hour to get home. So that's why I moved it to 2 o'clock. Tuesday was my dance premiere. I hope everybody... These are all bad. I should really throw them out instead of throwing them back in the tray. I hope everybody enjoyed my dance. I was so nervous when the premiere was starting. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. It's really out of my comfort zone to be put on full camera like that. But I did it. And it is what it is. And everybody says I did a good job. I did go dancing back in the day, so I do know how to dance. I used to know how to line dance, but with age and my back, it tends to bother me. So I haven't line danced since my roomers days. And I only knew 2 line dancing steps. It's not like we knew a lot here in town. And it was always the same ones that would do it. Me, my friend Tess, and this guy that works at Food Basics. I think his name's Donnie or something. We would always do, I learned the second dance from him. And at the bar, once in a while, we'd put country on and we would do that line dance back in the day, in my 20s. So that was a long time ago. And, yeah, lots of fun back then, lots of fun. I just did one take of that filming because I knew if I took more than multiple tapes that I wouldn't like any of them. So I just rolled with the first one. Alyssa was standing up by the camera because I had it super high. She turned it on, and away we went. And that was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah. And I just rolled with it. I did practice a few times because, you know, I didn't want to make a total fool of myself. Even though I did mess up a few times on the dip, when you're supposed to dip, I did mess up a few times, but it is what it is. But I had fun. I had fun with it. This week is my Christmas premiere. I kind of just threw that together, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't even remember what I said in it to be honest. I never remember what I talk about on these WIP&Chats. When I edit it and I put it up and I want to write something about what I talked about, I'm like, what did I talk about? Because I can't freaking remember. I'm telling you, your memory goes with age. So yesterday I should have went to Food Basics to get groceries because I had gift cards for there, but I ended up going to Walmart. I had a gift card from Walmart too, and I bought some groceries. I bought some more hand cream. I was like going through a hand cream withdrawal. I have a hand cream addiction. I'm constantly putting hand cream on my hands. See, that's why my hands are so beautiful. I'm just joking. But I am definitely, like, they look old already. Like, I'm looking at my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is hands of age. And it's already frightening me. I want to stay young and beautiful forever, but I don't think it's going to happen. A lot of people say I look the same as I did in high school, which I don't think I do at all. Nothing else skinnier in high school, but my face and stuff, I don't think I look like I did back then, but people are crazy. My mom held age very well as well, so I'm hoping I hold age very well too. So my mom was always convinced that the reason why women get wrinkles is because they wear makeup. And she never wore makeup, so that's why she had no wrinkles. That's what she used to always say to me all the time. Whether or not it's true or not, I don't think it is. My mom was just blowing smoke. As per usual. Like, all through our childhood, she told us that the shower didn't work, and I honestly thought the shower never worked in the house until I bought the house and I realized the shower does work. It's because my mom had it in her brainiac idea that the shower wastes more water than having a bath, and I'm pretty sure it does not. But whatever. That's why I take a lot of baths, because I grew up always taking a bath. But we were never allowed to use the shower, so I think that's why I tend to lean to baths more than showers. My kids like to shower, so at least I didn't put that onto them. It just made me mad, because she said that to me growing up, and there's nothing wrong with the darn shower. My mom was crazy like that sometimes. She would come up with the wildest things and roll with it. But I loved her. Either way, I do miss her tons and tons. And this is the time of year that you do miss your loved ones, and you wish they were here. It's been a long time since my mom hasn't been here. Or my dad. My dad died way before my mom. My dad was a funny man. He was quite the hoot. I miss them dearly, and I wish I had more time with them. I blame it on them having me later on in life, but I can't blame it on that either, because there's a lot of people that lose their parents at a young age. Like, even though, you know what I mean? I think you guys know what I mean. I'm sure somebody out there has lost someone at a young age. I lost my grandparents at a young age, and I only knew one set of grandparents on my dad's side. I never met my mom's side because they had already passed before I was born. So I never got the pleasure of meeting them. So yeah. Sarah and Tyler met my dad, but Tyler was just a baby and Sarah was just little, and I don't think she has any recollection of my father whatsoever. She does of Vovol, obviously, because she was around a lot longer, and Sarah was her favorite until Alyssa came along. I don't know why my mom tended to have my kids as her favorite, because my sister Yvette had kids too. But she tended to favor mine. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. But she loved, well, she took care of Sarah while I worked, so that's probably why she really liked Sarah. Sarah was her favorite. But she also took care of Sarah when she was little. So that's probably why Sarah was her favorite. But Sarah was already in high school when my mom passed away. So Sarah got to know my mom pretty well. So did Tyler. We actually lived with her for a little bit in this house when I was on maternity leave, because I didn't want to go back to work before my year was up, because in Canada you get 1 year off for maternity leave, or 18 months. But if you take the 18 months, your pay isn't as big. But if you take the 12 months, your pay is better. But they didn't offer the 18 months when I was on maternity leave. That's a new thing right now. That's why my daughter is like so happy. She's home a year with Luna. It is nice to be home for the first year of their life. It is super awesome. And I enjoyed it. But I couldn't afford to live on my own with the kids on maternity leave. So I moved in with my mom for a while. And I could afford to stay off because I did not want to go back early. And then when I did go back, then I went back and I moved out again, and we moved back actually to the same place we moved out of, which is ironic, but it's true. It did happen. I couldn't afford it before, but I could afford it after I went back to work. Those were the days. And then from there I moved back here again after my mom died. So yeah. I didn't mind that place at all. It was okay. Sometimes I think it's better than this place, but whatever. It is what it is. And, yeah. I don't know why I got onto this topic. Kind of boring today. I feel like I'm getting a cough again. I hope I'm not getting sick again, because I'll be super mad. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I should not be going to Tim Hortons with shorts on anymore in the morning. Yes, I know, I'm crazy. But I did that this morning. I probably caused it to myself. getting these colds. The dogs are sleeping. Everybody is so quiet here in the morning. This is like my favorite time of the day to film, because my dogs are sleeping, the kids are sleeping. Everybody's asleep, and I'm surprised Tyler's sleeping because he's on nights. He could be up downstairs for all I know, but it's really quiet, so I'm tending to think that he's not up. He must have went to bed already. It is like 5 something in the morning, probably almost 6 by now. I woke up and thought, oh, I really want a coffee, but do I want to brave the cold? And it was slow poke at Tim Hortons. But it was okay, it wasn't too bad. I like going at early morning too, because there's less lineup than if you go at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is ridiculous there. And we have 3 in town, so. But there's still ridiculous lineups, even with 3 Tim Hortons in town. It's crazy. We all Canadians have an addiction, and it's called Tim Hortons. Don't ask us why we do. We just do. You associate Canada, you associate Tim Hortons. It's just the way it rolls. It's just the way it rolls. I do love Timmy's. So I got a French press for my birthday, and Tim Hortons French press. Do you think I can find Tim Hortons French press anywhere in town? So where this person got it for me for my birthday, I have no idea, because I can't find it in town. Well, the only place I haven't looked is Superstore, and that's the only place that I think that would actually have it. I don't shop at the Superstore very much because people in Canada probably think I'm crazy, but I call the Superstore the rich store. What I mean by the rich store is you gotta make good money to shop at the Superstore. Like, the Superstore is very expensive, and I used to love shopping at the Superstore when I had 2 incomes, but I do not have 2 incomes anymore, so I have to go shop at Food Basics, because Food Basics is a lot more cheaper. But the only problem with Food Basics is the variety is lessened. Like, they don't sell as many brands of one product. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's like that in the United States, but that's how it is here in Canada, and I find it a lot cheaper to buy from Food Basics, and then my second choice is Walmart. So I tend to go back and forth because Walmart has cheap pop. I can get 2 cases for $9. As of Food Basics, they want for a case like almost $6. So that's why I go to Walmart for pop, and I buy my dog food from Walmart. I buy Blue for Gigi and Lola, and Blue is cheap at Walmart, so that's why I go get it at Walmart instead of the pet store. I was buying at the pet store in downtown, and they're way more expensive than Walmart. So I saw it at Walmart for cheaper. I'm like, oh, I'm going to start buying it here. So that is what I tend to go to Walmart for, are those two things. So sometimes I just end up going grocery shopping at Walmart, even though I prefer Food Basics. My first choice would be the Superstore, but the Superstore is so expensive, I can't afford to shop there. Especially when you're, like, if it was just me on my own, and I didn't have the kids here, then I could go to the Superstore, no problem. But because I have the kids and they eat a lot, I can't afford to go to the Superstore. And I'm not one of those type of people, like, oh, some people do it, and I just, like, I kind of envy these people because I do not have the patience. Now, because of Corona, I don't think people do it as much anymore, but I would know. Like, Alyssa's dad was famous for it too. They will spend like the majority of the day shopping, and they'll go to every single store, and they'll hit every single store that has like the sales. I can't do it. I just want to go grocery shopping. I want to go in and out, and I don't want to go here and there, price match, or anything like that. Which honestly I should be doing because I'm poor. But I can't. I hate shopping. Like, I like online shopping, but actually going to the physical store. And my friend Jessica, the one that was here the one day for the live, her and her sister Nadia, they love to go shopping. They love, love, love shopping. And I used to go with them when we all worked together. But I used to go batty because they would spend hours in the store just looking at clothes and stuff. And me, like, I'm on a mission. If I need to go buy me a shirt or a pair of pants or whatever, I go in, boom, bang, done, out. Like, I don't browse. And my sister's friend Bonnie, that her roommate, she is so into browsing too. I can't handle being in the store just looking around. It just drives me absolutely bonkers. It just does. I don't know why it does. It just does. Like, I don't have the patience. And now with COVID, it's heightened my phobia of even being in the store. I don't like to go. I would like to go to a store in London today, but I don't want to go because COVID is really bad in London, and I don't think I should risk trying to go to the grocery store in London. Apparently, Boxing Day, we're on full lockdown again. I don't know why they're waiting for Boxing Day, probably because he knows that he'll have a lot of angry Ontarians if he closes the stores before Christmas. Yeah, he's closing it on Boxing Day, which is like the biggest day for shopping in Canada. So that's going to be a little bit of a downfall, but at least he's not closing it before Christmas, so people can still buy their Christmas presents. You just can't return them until Lord knows when they decide to reopen. They said, I just got an email right now saying that the schools are closed till January 4th, but on January 4th it will continue on virtual learning, which, yay, because Alyssa hates it, and I have to argue with her every day to go on virtual learning. Now you know what she does? So she was in like tech class or something. I don't know what she was in, like computer class or whatever. And there was online days. She actually can log in on her phone. So she would log in on her phone in bed just to say her attendance was there. And then she would go back to sleep. Yeah, this is my teenager and this is what she does. And then she'll go to me, did you get a call today? And I'm like, no, why? Okay, good. Because I was getting calls saying she wasn't attending class. So when she doesn't go on the online schooling, I get a call saying she wasn't in class. And then she learned how to be sneaky about it and be in there for attendance. Kids, I tell you. It's just computer class. Blah, blah, blah. This is what I get. Or she'll get, oh, I don't have the right programming that I need from at home. And I'm like, well, don't they provide it for you? If they want you to learn it, they should provide it for you. I don't know. I think it's all BS coming out of her mouth just to make it sound like she can't go or whatever. That kid, I tell you, is going to give me well, she has already given me gray hair. That's why I have to dye my hair. My hair is getting super long, and now the hairdresser is going to be closed again. I just don't want to go. I have not gone to the hairdresser since COVID hit. I've been cutting my own bangs. That's probably why they look like crap. But I have not gone since COVID hit. I think the last time I went was just before COVID hit. And my hair is getting super long and it's starting to drive me a little bit crazy. And now it looks like the hair salons are going to be closed down again. So much for a haircut, Liz. I don't think I'd get in there before Boxing Day. But it is what it is. I guess I'll just let my hair grow down to my toes. To my tippy toes. Could you imagine? Oh, my hair would be a right mess if it was that long because I hate brushing my hair. Getting all the tangles out and stuff. Hate. If I don't put conditioner in my hair, it's hard to brush through my thick hair. Oh, but I feel like I'm thinning out at the top. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I try not to dye it very, I don't dye my hair, as soon as I see a gray hair, I have to dye it again. I let it go for a little bit just to give my hair a rest from the hair dye. But I tell you, I don't like gray hair. Oh, my head. It doesn't look good, but my hair was used to be dark black, but from dyeing it so much and my hair turning from being gray, my hair has lightened down quite a bit. Where the grays are, I kind of got little highlights when I put on the color because it goes way lighter in the areas that are gray. So I have my natural highlights in my hair. I don't have to pay for them. No, just kidding. It's not that great of highlights. I had a picture when I first put my YouTube channel on with my hair with highlights in it. I love my hair in that picture. When I was at the vape convention in Ottawa. I really, really love it, but it's hard to maintain highlights like that when you get gray hair because it just grows in and then your highlights look like crap and then you have to dye your hair anyway. So there's got to be a way. I don't know. I just hate spending all that money for highlights and stuff and then having to go back to the salon every time. Because I am cheap and I buy a box dye and I dye my hair at home. Now, as my friend Mo, she always gets her hair done professionally from the hairdresser. But she also works and her husband works, so she can afford to get her hair done all the time. I cannot. And then she's like, always says to me, oh, just go. No, I can't. Like, I'll put other priorities before I'll go get my hair cut or I'll dye my hair. Like, food and bills are more of an essential than the way I look. But that's just me being a mom, I guess. I've always been like that. Or I'll put my kids, like, before me. Like, I don't care if I don't get one single thing for Christmas. As long as my kids got something, that's all that mattered to me. You know what I mean? Am I the only one? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of people like me that think that way too. Especially when you have such little income. I always wanted to provide my children with an awesome Christmas, even though I didn't have very much money. You know what I mean? I always wanted to give my kids what they wanted. Tyler always got what he wanted. If he asked for a new game, he always got it. If he asked for a new system, he always got it. Sarah asked me for a Game Boy or Nintendo something. I think it was the Nintendo 3D was the last one I got, or whatever the heck it was called. I did not buy Alyssa her Nintendo Switch, though. She ended up buying it herself. Because she got a job now. She can make her own darn money to buy stuff like that. She was never into game systems. Well, no, I'm lying. I bought her one time the same kind of thing that I bought Sarah, the Game Boy, whatever, whichever one it was, when she was little, one year. We were already living here when I bought it for her. I don't remember which name it was of the system or whatever. But she had it for a long, long time. And she would play it. And then she, during COVID, I wanted a Nintendo Switch because that Animal Crossing came out and her sister and my nieces were all playing it. And Alyssa felt left out and needed it. And could I find one anywhere? No. So she got paid and we went to Walmart and then she's like looking at it and I like, the second wave's gonna come. Christmas is coming. They're gonna get sold out. They're in stock right now. I think there was 1 or 2 systems at our Walmart. I'm like, if you want it, you better get it because I can't guarantee by the end of the month it will be here anymore. So she bought it. Of course, she didn't want to part with all that money, but she had saved. She doesn't get paid that great at Walmart, obviously. At Tim Hortons, but she doesn't work very many hours, so she saved up. It was like $700, and then she went and bought the Nintendo Switch, and I think it came out to like $5 something with tax with the game. So that's a lot of money. That's especially a lot of money to me. But yeah, she bought it. And then she's like, now I'm broke. But she's got money since then, obviously. Actually, she just got another paycheck and it was her highest paycheck she's gotten so far. So that was a win-win before Christmas, I guess, for her. Took her yesterday to go cash her check. Tyler's like, oh my gosh, she's actually going up to the teller. Why don't she just go to the bank machine? I'm like, Tyler, she has a student account. It's not like our accounts that you can just go throw money in and whatever. They would probably put a hold on it if she put it through the bank machine. Tyler is so impatient when we go anywhere. It's ridiculous. It kind of drives me a little bit batty. But he's not impatient when he wants to go where he wants to go. Like yesterday, we went to Walmart or whatever. And then Alyssa asked me, can we go to Starbucks? I'll buy you a Starbucks, Mom. Well, I ain't gonna pass up on her buying me a Starbucks. Because I like my iced guava black tea with no sugar cane and 2 Splenda. If anybody just wants to come bring me one. That's what I get from Starbucks. I don't get any of the hot drinks. I like that guava black iced tea with no lemonade, no sugar cane, just 2 Splenda. And I think it is delish. Delicioso. And he's like, oh well. And I had bought stuff to make fries with taco. Like we call it fries supreme here because that's what Taco Bell has. But like fries with ground beef and taco, like a taco fry thing. And I had bought the ingredients to make that. Of course, I don't have a deep fryer, so we baked the fries in the oven, which is a little bit more healthier for you anyways to bake them than fry them, but whatever. So that's what I was going to make for supper because it was quick. And he still made me go through A&W to get him a teen burger. I'm like, really? You're going to make me go all the way because it's just across the street from Starbucks? And I'm like, really? You're going to actually make me go over there and get you a teen burger when A&W in town is so slow? It's ridiculous. Nobody goes there. It's too expensive. Like, that's my last choice of fast food. Is A&W. And I don't like how A&W doesn't put ice in their drinks. Like, I need my ice. I need my ice. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I had to go to the washroom. And, I drank too much Timmy's this morning. I think it's just my job, too. Why I always sound like I'm sick. Work in such a cold environment. One more day. And then I have 4 days off. So that will be super nice. So excited. Can't wait to have 4 days off. It's like a holiday. Holiday. And then I work for 2. And then I have maybe 3 off. I'd have to look at the calendar. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I have to go back Saturday and Sunday that week. And then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, work Wednesday, Thursday, and then off that weekend of the new year. Yeah. I finished her hair. I hate how with the script, like when you color block, you can tell. I mean color block. When you multi-place, you can tell. You can tell on your placements. I don't like that. And rounds are always crooked to me. And that drives me a little bit bonkers too. Because I'm a little bit, if I have one at a line here, that drives me absolutely bonkers. I know. I am a weirdo, but that's what I like. So next week is going to be a little bit different on the channel. I'm probably not going to have Bling Bling Wednesday. It's probably going to be replaced with an end of the year thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it, guys. I'm gonna roll with it and figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out what I did this year. I don't even remember. I felt like I did that Flirty Friday picture all year long, but I don't think it was, but it felt like it to me. Because it was on it for like ever. I don't even know. I don't even remember what I completed this year, guys. Isn't that sad? I told you, old age is kicking in. I'm gonna have to count. I'm thinking I did Oliver and Angie this year at the beginning of the year. Now, if I'm blowing smoke out of my butt, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm pretty sure I completed that canvas pretty quickly. But I can't remember. I can't remember, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to yawn. That's not a good sign. Definitely not. Why is she? It looks like she has horns on her head. Like, is she a devil? Is she not a geisha girl and she's a devil? I don't know. I don't know. I just thought, oh, I wonder what this would look like in crystal. Well, now we know. Now we know her tattoo didn't show up very well. Now. Oh, great. I lost a gem over there. Darn. And that gem is totally wrong. Totally not a good one. Now I keep on looking at all my imperfections. I tend to do that a lot. Oh, I'm yawning again. Sorry, guys. For yawning. I do apologize. Honestly, you're not keeping me up. Oh! Listen! Can you hear that? All aboard! Tickets to the Lizzie Express. Destination. Can't be out of Canada. Sorry, guys. I don't know where we'd go. You don't want to go to Toronto. Total COVIDville. Nope. You won't catch me in Toronto. Nope. Sorry, Susan, I won't come visit you. You live in hot zone. Hot tamale zone. I have to go into COVID zone today too, and especially at the hospital. It's just giving me anxiety. But the hospital she's going to doesn't have an outbreak, but Victoria Hospital and University Hospital, both in London, have major outbreaks of COVID, but I'm pretty sure St. Joe's does not. And she's going to St. Joe's. And then it's giving me anxiety too, because she's like, just park in the circle and I'll be out in a while. Well, that is illegal. Like, she's telling me to do an illegal thing because she doesn't want me to go the parking thing to park. And it's not because of the money issue, it's because she doesn't want to walk that far. I know it is because my sister Helen hates walking. So I know that's the reason why. And she doesn't have a cell phone. That woman needs a cell phone. If I was rich, I would buy my sister a cell phone because I'm telling you, it's so annoying that she doesn't have, like, I know it would be even more annoying because she'd be texting me or calling me every 5 minutes on her cell phone. But in the same fact, when I take her places like this, I don't have no way to communicate with her because she doesn't have a phone. And I haven't seen a payphone in Canada, and I don't know how long. I honestly think, do they even exist anymore? I don't even know. But I have not seen a payphone in town anywhere anymore. So, yeah. It's not like she can call me on the payphone. Do they even have a payphone anymore at the hospital? I don't even know. I don't think they do. I don't know about the London Hospital. My daughter Sarah was born at St. Joe's, but I have never really. I was seeing my specialist at St. Joe's for my bladder, but then he wanted me to go see another surgeon for another surgery to do at the same time. So then I ended up having surgery at Victoria Hospital because that's where the other surgeon was from. So I ended up going to that hospital, and both surgeons came and performed surgery on me at Victoria Hospital. So, yeah. And they don't have the NICU unit anymore at St. Joe's. It's all at Victoria now. So that's where Luna was born. My Luna May in London before COVID hit. Well, COVID hit China, but it hadn't hit here yet. I think Lola's looking at herself in her sleep. Weird. So, I don't know how long I was talking your ears off. Probably not long, but I know you guys so enjoy hearing me ramble on about absolutely nothing. Because I literally have really nothing exciting happening in my life. Not at all. I've been waiting for an Etsy order. I thought it would come in this week. It has not. And I'm kind of like, oh, boo-hoo. Why haven't you come in yet? But yeah. And then I see J. Robin Blocked, another one of these trays with the little trays on top. I've never bought the little trays on top, and I feel like they'd be too little. I don't know. They look bigger on camera than they probably actually do in real size, because this tray isn't that big at all. But honestly, you will hear it again next week, but this is my favorite tray of 2020. Bella de la Rose. And she doesn't have very much color options. Someone says she changes the color options, but honestly, I've only seen 2 colors on there. And she really needs to get more colors. So if she's watching this, which she probably isn't, you need more colors. But I honestly think I'm going to buy another one of these trays because I love them. Maybe I'll just have to get the little minis. It's so expensive for me to get the duals in Canada though. But maybe I'll have to get the minis because I love these trays so much. They're light. And I don't know. I really, really like this design. And at first, when I first got it, I didn't think I was going to like it. And yeah, no, this turns out to be my favorite tray of 2020. So if it was to get a gold medal, you would get it from me. Yo, yo, yo. Probably other people, because I've seen that other creators that really love this tray as well. The ones that do have it. I do like my custom one that I did get done from the, I forget what they're called. Something Lab. My custom one with my name on it. I do like that one, but I find it very hard sometimes to pour the drills out of it because it's got this little doohickey right here. Like, it has like this little stem right here. So when you're trying to get the drills out, they get stuck. I don't like that about that tray. That's the only flaw about that tray that I don't like. If it didn't have that thing there to block the gems from coming out, I would probably... And I feel like maybe I could break it, but I don't want to because I'm scared I'm going to wreck it. I paid a lot of money for that tray, so yeah. She should really consider it. This is pretty thin though. I don't know if she could engrave on these. Yeah, I do love this tray. I have a lid for it. It's super... Like, you don't have to get the two little ones on top. Like, you can get the big one with the big lid. And that's what I opt to get. See? I love it. I don't really use the lid that much, but there is the lid. And I love it. I love, love, love it. But what was your favorite? What were your guys' favorite find of 2020? Whether it was an accessory or a diamond painting or a new wax. So many things I tried this year. Next year is going to be all about getting some of those orders that I bought from 2020 done. Of companies. I'm still trying to work on companies I have never worked on to give them a little try. Plus, you know, there will always be a lot of Treasure Studio Arts in my life because I am an affiliate to them. If you want to check them out, my affiliate code and link are always linked down below in every video that I do. And there goes my voice again. I think my voice just goes because I talk too much. Ipa. Ipa, Ipa. I think that's why my voice tends to crack. Crackety crack. You know, I gotta save these beautiful vocals. Not. I can't sing. I can't sing, guys. And Susan, no, don't think that's going to be a new challenge because I ain't singing nothing. I don't want to scare you guys all. I won't even do karaoke. My friend Jessica's really good at karaoke, though. She has a good voice. Me, not so much. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'm almost done her horns. Her horns on her head. I don't know what that's all about. But I'm just rolling with it, guys. I'm just rolling with it. Ooh, there's not very many of these. I hope there ain't many over there because I's almost out. I'm almost out. Well, it would help if you actually picked up a gem list. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Wrap it up and ship it out. That's what I say. My packages that I mailed out, I don't think they're going to get to you guys before Christmas. I do apologize. It is what it is. I just checked one of the tracking just now, and it said, like, it's still in Stony Creek, and I don't understand why. Or unless it hasn't updated while it's being flown over to the United States. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. But with that said, take care, everyone. And again, happy Christmas pre-Eve. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.